How do we talk about plans or decisions for the future? Well, it depends if you want to talk about set plans, possible plans, last-minute decisions, or intentions. There are 3 different tenses we can use when we want to talk about future plans or decisions. These are the present continuous, the future with going to, or will plus the infinitive. But how do we know which tense to use? Well, let's look at some examples. When we're talking about future plans, we can use the present continuous tense. For example, I'm meeting Jenna for coffee tomorrow. He's visiting the museum next Saturday. Now, you can also ask questions about future plans. For example, are you going to the concert? Is Helen coming with us? When asking about future plans, you can also use question words such as where, when, what, why, who, or how. Where are they going this summer? What is she studying for the exam? How are they getting to the airport next Friday? In this example, the verb to get is used. We can use this verb when talking about travel or motion. In this example, the verb get is used to ask about the mode of transport. A possible response might be, they are going by taxi. When we want to speak about possible plans, we have to use will plus the infinitive. Certain words are used with this tense to express uncertainty. Maybe, perhaps, probably, I think, I don't think, I'm sure. Let's look at some examples. Maybe I will go with you to the beach. Perhaps she will call you later. The bus will probably arrive late again. I think I'll go to the gym today. She doesn't think she'll go to the party. I'm sure I'll see you around. When we want to speak about spontaneous decisions or decisions made in the moment, we have to use will plus the infinitive. For example, fancy meeting you here. I'm sure I'll see you around campus. Fancy meeting you here is an informal greeting that we use in the United Kingdom. We use it to express that you didn't expect to see this person at this particular location. Let's look at another example. It's very hot in here. I'll open the window. I can hear the baby crying. I'll go check on her. When we want to speak about planned decisions, we have to use the form going to plus infinitive. For example, I have decided. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to make dinner after this TV program finishes. I'm going to pack my suitcase for our trip this weekend. You can also ask questions about planned decisions. Are you going to watch this documentary tonight? It looks very interesting. We can also ask questions about planned decisions using the question words. Let's look at some examples. What are you going to do this weekend? When are you going to finish your report? Where are you going to go this summer? Who are you going to meet at the beach? Why are you going to buy a new coat when you have one already? To test your understanding, in each of the dialogues, select the appropriate response. There's no coffee left. I know. I'm going to get some after work. I know tells us that Tom has previous knowledge. Therefore, he's made a decision before speaking. So going to is the correct verbal form. I'll go and get some now would be an appropriate response when a decision is made at the moment of speaking. This is not the case with Tom. We are going to Japan this summer. What about you? I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go to Spain. The use of the word maybe tells us that there is uncertainty. So we would have to use the form will plus infinitive to speak about possible plans. I'm going to Spain wouldn't be appropriate in this case, since it would signify that it was a planned decision. Oh no, there are no eggs left. Really? In that case, I'll go and get some. The use of the word really tells us that this is unknown information. In that case, tells us that the person has made a spontaneous decision. Therefore, I'll go and get some is the appropriate response. I'm going to go and get some would be used when we're speaking about a planned decision. This is not the case in this example. Have you decided what to cook tonight? Yes, I'm going to cook fish pie. Great, I'll bring the dessert. The exclamation great tells us that this is new information. Therefore, a spontaneous decision has been made to bring the dessert. I'm going to bring the dessert is not appropriate in this case, since it would signify a planned decision. I'm travelling to London next week. Maybe I will send you a postcard. The use of the word maybe tells us that there is uncertainty. Therefore, the form that is appropriate in this case is will plus infinitive. I'm going to send you a postcard would only be appropriate if it was a planned decision. This is not the case in this example. What are your plans for this week? Why don't you tell us in the comments below?